The star of the show. Hey buddy, what's going on? Hey, what's going on, buddy? Happy Sunday, fun day. Simple Canadian. Hanging out with the dogs in the shop. Hanging out with the puppies in the shop. Hello, puppy. Hello, puppy. Hello, puppy. Anyways, I gotta remember to start picking up my phone and recording shit because I'm supposed to be recording the process of rebuilding this Jeep, and I'm not doing a very good job. So, anyways, a lot of things have come to fruition, like this little thing that I made. That thing is a beaut, man. That thing is unreal. I cannot believe what it's been doing for me. Like, the Jeep has no longer had a body. I've had the body flipped a few different kinds, and now I'm to the point right now where I'm gonna do the whole inside black. I went and got some bad undercoating, and I've done the first wash now, fixed all the fiberglass holes in the dash that I didn't need for the heat and crap like that, and any of the holes that I had drilled to get all the liquid out of it so it didn't freeze in the winter. Which were in the corners and shit, so hopefully they're gonna stay together. But hey, this is the start of going back together now. I've got the whole tub basically stripped. Like, everything is out of her. She is stripped. There is nothing left of it. You know, I only kept the holes that I needed. I'm not gonna put a heater in here. If I do, it'll be one of them, just a 12-volt heater that they have nowadays. They work pretty good, or even a diesel heater. You know, they work really good too. So not too worried about it. I got lots of room. I can put a diesel heater in the back here because there's no back seat. And by the time the fuel tank comes in and takes up that back area there, I'll have this area, and I could put a quick little diesel heater in there that would pump the heat. We'll put a fan in the front windshield. Man, they did it in the old days. So I've done the first wash on it with the window cleaners, wax and sprayed greaser. So I'm gonna go have some brekkie. I'm gonna come back in and start taping her up. I started already, and then we're going to give her another wipe down with some methyl hydrate, alcohol, or thinner, whatever you're going to use. I have both. Not sure. The alcohol is cheap, and it's not as harsh as the lacquer thinner, so I like to wipe it down with that. So, all right, dogs are kind of bored, need to do something. So we're off in to have some brekkie. The shop is like just getting full of crap. Like, I keep taking stuff off the Jeep, and I'm gonna bring up a Jeep that I have out back. I have about 8 Jeeps out back, so I'm gonna bring up. I like to actually see if I can put a TJ running gear axles, at least the axles, into it for now, and see what happens. I know I could switch to modern transmission easy, yeah, because I have a couple of them, but I want to go with this the original 4-speed, original transmission. But I just don't trust that. You know, I guess I won't know until I get in there to see if anybody's done anything about that, or if it's just still like that. That was the big stop on that axle. Yeah, as far as I know, the back axle can be run. I don't think there's going to be anything wrong with it by the time I get cleaned up. I've got the new pieces here cut out of the frame for the frame mounts. I made a good template, which is down under there. But this is what basically I cut off. I'll just weld it back on both sides. These both were shot. Weld it back on, and then I have all the body mounts done. I have this mounted. I had to get the plasma cutter out. Look at the shop is just a mess. I had to get the plasma cutter out to redo some things that I didn't do. But now I have the frame all melted in, brand new hard one in, with another plate sandwiched between the frame. So what I'm going to do now, tack all that stuff in, weld it in good, so those bolts, actually I gotta switch that around, don't I? I gotta put the nuts up top. Damn it. Oh man, yeah, that's not gonna be able to have a captive nut if I do it that way, so I gotta switch that out. So, because I'd never be able to service this thing. Oh boy. Anyways, I'm gonna, once I switch that around, weld all that in, and then I have the caps for the sides that are gonna go on there. Gonna reinforce it back in there and shoot some, actually cut that back and stagger that joint, makes it a little bit stronger. And then I can cap the frame rails, and I do have the bumper right there. It's gonna need some work, but it's a pretty good solid bumper. It was on one of my other Jeeps that I saved. I got a little bit more frame to clean up. Just in under here, this bar here, I was gonna cut it out, but when I got sand on the top of it, it looks all brand new. Pretty much, it's like got still painted on it, as you can see here. So I'm just gonna clean her up and then hit it with some new paint, maybe some rust stuff, whatever. I'm treating the frame. That white stuff that you see in the frame is actually a coat of rust conversion, perversion, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, so that's going to continue on once I get all this stuff cleaned up and capped up. And that'll be the end of the frame. This side here too, I'm just working on that one. And that'll be the end of the frame repairs, and then that will be done, and they can come back together with the new body mounts I have. And this thing can start coming back together, piece by piece by piece. What's that song, Johnny Cash's song? How to build a Jeep or truck or whatever it was. Piece at a time in his lunch pan or something. Anyways, I'm getting hungry. I need something to eat. And we'll continue watching Pudding's Fab Shop. He's a good for a Sunday morning dude. You know, it's always some good, hilarious comedy. Clean, fun. Anyways, you know, I've been looking around the shop here, and I've got enough tools that I've collected over the years that I could pretty much tackle anything I wanted to tackle. And you know, this sucks because I'm getting older and I have no freaking money because of the government and WSIB and my old employer. They've been fucking me for the last 3 years. Sorry about the F-bomb. And I haven't had no income, so I haven't been able to do nothing. You know, I'm doing all this shit with supplies that I've had over the years. You know, everything that I've had over the years that I've collected. And then I've got a container full of crap out back. So, you know, I need to get organized, but I ain't got time for that. I've got so many projects on the go. The CNC sitting here that I can't figure out how to run, and the motherboard's in the States someplace, and they can't figure it out either. So it's like a $5 grand paperweight. A lot of waste. Anyways, enough bitching and complaining. I'm hungry. What do they call that? Hangry? Hangry. I think I'm hangry. Stop ranting and go get something to eat. I will talk to you guys later.